Asaduddin, Owaisi, this is Arnab, Goswami here. Good evening and welcome. Shabnam Lone is with you on that side of the debate, and Nawed Hamid. The hashtag tonight, Owaisi on Kashmir. The debate opening up also includes Mahesh Jetpalani and Sudhanshu Trivedi of the BJP. Thank you very much. Asaduddin Owaisi, can you hear me? Kya aapko meri awaaz aa rahi hai? Can we start the debate? Asaduddin Owaisi.
Yes, sir.
I have seen your comments on Kashmir. Mr. Asaduddin Owaisi, my first question to you is this, and the debate is open. Sudhanshu Trivedi, Mahesh Jetpalani, anytime you want to come in. Mr. Owaisi, you have said that those who are burning schools in Kashmir are enemies of humanity. And these are the children on the screen now picking up their books from the remains of whatever is left of the schools there. Let's come back. Now, Mr. Owaisi, I agree with you, they are enemies of humanity. But what about those who have created an atmosphere in which these enemies of humanity are allowed to flourish? Mr. Owaisi, and I hope today, at least tonight, you will not run away from my questions, because sometimes you do, not always. Did you describe the Hurriyat and the separatists as the enemies of humanity, when instead of asking Kashmiris to focus on development, they called for a strike after Burhan Wani was killed? Are the Hurriyat enemies of humanity as well, Mr. Owaisi?
Well, anyone who indulges in burning of school, and 120 buildings have been burned so far, whether whoever group or which group it is, they are definitely enemies of humanity. Now, let me also remind you that in July, the BJP and PDP government, through a cabinet resolution, requested the separatists, Arnab, not me or you, that please restore normalcy. Now, this same government has released the separatists,
Sudhanshu Trivedi,
and they're expecting that, the normalcy will be restored. Arnab, your question should be put to the BJP that what have they been doing in last 4 months?
Sudhanshu Trivedi,
why haven't they restored normalcy?
Sudhanshu Trivedi is responding to you.
Isn't it their responsibility?
I had a counter for you, but Sudhanshu Trivedi is responding to you. You have not answered. I place on record once again that you have not answered my first question. I'll come back to you.
No.
You've not answered the question.
Mr. Owaisi.
Yeah.
Still, Mr. Owaisi, whatever you have said, that appeal of the government was to every citizen of Jammu and Kashmir. That was not just specific to one person or one section or any else. And you should also remember, the Chief Minister of Jammu Kashmir has categorically said कि भाई जो लोग वहां पे गए थे वो बंकर के पास वो कोई दूध लेने या ब्रेड लेने नहीं गए थे. So our government was very passionate and firm both at the same time. And one more thing, if you are saying that this is a crime against humanity, so I would like to say this is not an isolated event. This is a part of a grand design which has started since 1990. Also there was a burning of a school, and now systematically this is a burning of a school which just an attempt to deprive the youth of Jammu Kashmir not only from the development but for the fundamental education, so that the process of radicalization can be taken out. So if I want that, if you want to condemn,
Mr. Owaisi, by the way, Mr. Owaisi, now don't dodge this. You've said one thing, you can't get away from it. I am asking you for a second time, and you see the viewer notices the manner in which you're skirting the debate. You've been skirting some of my debates of late, Mr. Owaisi. You go on other channels to discuss triple talaq, but you run away from the news hour. I don't know why, you have your own reasons. But since I have the opportunity of having you on this debate tonight, I will not let you run or dodge or duck or deflect. Mr. Owaisi, a second time on the news hour debate, and the phone lines are open. I'm not taking them. Do you describe the Hurriyat to whom you go begging in Kashmir saying, please talk to us? You go to their door and they refuse to open the door to you. Do you describe these separatists as enemies of humanity when children continue to suffer as the separatists publish a calendar of buns and strikes to keep the valley on the boil after Burhan Wani died? Are they the enemies of humanity or not? When they discourage the youth of Kashmir from joining the police force, are they enemies of humanity or not, Mr. Owaisi? When these Hurriyat says that guns are the solution to the Kashmir issue, are they the enemies of humanity or not, Mr. Owaisi? Now, if you dodge this, it's your choice. But it will be transparently visible to the viewers tonight that you are doing so. Yes, Mr. Owaisi.
The first thing is I'm thankful to you for making me so important that you say that I'm not coming to your channel, I'm going to other channels. I'm here in front of you.
I just noticed your degree of comfort in talking on triple talaq on other channels and your discomfort on this one. Please continue. Please continue.
No. I am never discomfort with your questions. In fact, I enjoy it, and I give a reply which I have to give. The important point is, my agenda is completely different from separatists. If what you say, Arnab, is right, then why did Mr. Listen to me. No, allow me to complete, and you can have your point, but I have to say what I have to say. Why did the BJP government headed by Vajpayee spoke to separatists while they were covering their faces? And I challenge you, Arnab, you mark my words, this government will definitely speak to separatists. That is why they have been released.
Is that my question?
And you will
Is that my question? क्या मेरा सवाल वो है? नहीं है. मगर आप अपना सवाल खुद पूछ रहे हैं. नहीं, आप अपना सवाल पूछ के आप अपना जवाब दे रहे हैं आज प्रोग्राम पर. आप सवाल भी पूछ रहे हैं, जवाब भी दे रहे हैं. मैं जो पूछ रहा हूँ उसका जवाब नहीं दे रहे आज आप. नहीं, 1 second. Sudhanshu Trivedi.
Sharad Yadav and others.
Let's have it.
Is the shouting over so I can
There's no shouting. There's no shouting. I am just observing. And I am observing with keenness, and I'd like to get Mahesh Jethmalani also on the debate tonight. And I want to ask you viewers, who's winning this debate? Owaisi and Lone on one side, or Mahesh Jethmalani and Sudhanshu Trivedi on the other. Mahesh Jethmalani asking a counter question to you, as Asaduddin Owaisi for the 4th time on the news hour avoids one question. I think this is going to be a record tonight. Mahesh Jethmalani.
Arnab, I want to ask Mr. Owaisi 2 questions. One is, is he now of the view that separatists should never be talked to, and that the only place for the Hurriyat, the many strands of the Hurriyat, the only place for them is jail? Because he seemed to be criticizing the BJP government for releasing them from jail. Is he now of the view that the Hurriyat are to be condemned and the only place for them is jail? And secondly, is he equally of the view that as much as the school burners should be condemned, those who use children for stone throwing, put them in the forefront of mass demonstrations and make them, does he condemn those people as well?
He's not saying anything. He's dodging and ducking, deflecting non-stop tonight on the program. I wonder whether we'll answer your question. Let's see if he does. Mr. Jethmalani, would you like to, please? How long will you deflect?
Arnab, Mr. Jethmalani should be immediately made the Home Minister of India, as Rajnath Singh has failed to carry out the mandate of all-party meeting. You have 15,000 people who are in jail. You have more than 100 deaths. You have 5,000 people who are either blinded or partially blinded. And it is not me, it is your own figures and statistics which is saying. And anyone, after so much of arresting, you are not able to catch a single person who has burned 120 school buildings, which include 27 school buildings. Isn't it a big question mark over the efficiency and effectiveness of the BJP and PDP, that what sort of nonsensical governance is happening over there?
Responses!
After all this thing, you cannot even arrest. You cannot even arrest a single person. And you are asking
Sudhanshu Trivedi, Mahesh Jethmalani, the debate is on.
Your ire, your anger should be directed towards the BJP. If you have the guts, tell it to the BJP. What the hell are they doing in Kashmir? What have they done? And Arnab, let me complete. Now the IB has told the media that in this winter it is going to be a hot winter and there are going to be political assassinations. Let BJP condemn it or confirm it that IB has not said it now, that in coming winter there will be political assassinations.
As far as the information regarding IB is concerned, I am not privy to any such information. I am not aware from which source Mr. Owaisi is getting this.
Oh yeah.
But as far as the basic question is concerned, again, Owaisi ji is deliberately trying to divert and deceive the issue. I am saying that if you want to ask a specific answer to the BJP or PDP government, in that case you should accept that the Kashmir problem is not just an isolated event. In the same manner, the entire design is to be condemned, not the separate incidents. This problem is not just, it is like a chronic disease. The person in ICU and you are saying that 1 point the BP is dropping, so why not the doctor is taking case? It is a different thing and a
are you scared of
systematic attempt and
are you Mr. Owaisi, Mr. Owaisi,
as far as the government is concerned,
Mr. Owaisi,
what the government of India
watch it, Mr. Owaisi, are you scared of are you Mr. Owaisi, are you scared of this venomous pro-Pakistan anti-national man called Gilani? Are you scared of him? That I'm asking you the questions 5 times on news, you can't answer one, you're deflecting it. No, Mr. Owaisi, you think I let you off the hook on this one? No, Mr. Owaisi, Mr. Owaisi, I blame you, Mr. Owaisi, because you, unfortunately, choose to engage with these same people who, instead of focusing on jobs for the people of Kashmir, on development, make Burhan Wani into some kind of a hero. You go and knock on Mirwaise's door after that. You, Mr. Owaisi, you go and engage with the same Gilani, and I don't know how you do that, who masterminds the stone pelting protests in 2010 and who has addressed rallies with Hafiz Saeed. I want to ask you, how can you? How can you stand up for a person who addresses rallies with Hafiz Saeed? It could be that you fear him, Mr. Owaisi. If in that case, I would like you to tell all the viewers what you fear the separatists for. Yes.
He is not ready to open his door even for Mr. Owaisi, who always stands up with him. Then how can he expect that Mr. Gilani can have any constructive dialogue with the government of India?
No, Mr. Owaisi, and the fundamental question here is very simple. The fundamental question, Mr. Owaisi, is are people like Gilani who call terrorists martyrs, right, who describe those who kill our soldiers as martyrs, who give a justification for violence, and those who participate in rallies by terrorists like Hafiz Saeed, are they enemies of humanity or not? You answer this question today. Please answer it. People are calling in right now saying you're not being able to answer one question for 20 minutes.
Arnab, you see, I am a proud Muslim.
This has nothing to do with Hindu-Muslim, sorry.
I don't fear.
Where does the Muslim angle come in? What? Nawaz Hamid is coming in. No, where does the Muslim angle come into this?
Listen to me.
No, where does the Muslim angle come into this?
Listen to me. Please.
जवाब नहीं दे पा रहे, अब Hindu-Muslim angle ला रहे.
Please. अरे आप अलाउ नहीं करेंगे तो क्या सुनेंगे? सुन तो लीजिए ना. ना मैं गिलानी से डरता हूँ, ना मैं हाफिज सईद या उसके बाप से डरता हूँ, ना मैं अर्नब गोस्वामी के प्रोग्राम में आने से डरता हूँ. मुझे डर इस बात का है कि बीजेपी जिस तरह की द गवर्नेंस विच बीजेपी इज डूइंग, दे हैव टेकन कश्मीर टू द डोर स्टेप्स ऑफ डूम. व्हाट आर दे डूइंग इन लास्ट 4.5 months? Why have they squandered the mandate given by the all party to the BJP Home Minister Rajnath Singh? Why isn't the Rajnath Singh able to implement the points given to him by all party delegation including me? Why cannot Rajnath Singh open schools by putting security over there? Why cannot Mr. Modi open offices in Kashmir by providing security to the government officials? Why cannot this government ensure
that my question?
Kashmir comes back to normalcy? Forget Owaisi, forget Gilani. The might of the
Why should we forget Gilani?
Where is the might
Why
of
should
the
we
state?
forget Gilani? The debate.
Where is the might of the state is missing?
No. Why should we forget Gilani? Because you can't answer the question. Responses coming in. Shabnam Lone knows here today. Shabnam Lone is the person who parrots the line of the separatists in her defense for Burhan Wani relentlessly on this program. Shabnam Lone represents the hypocrisy of this present situation, where even she will not speak up against the separatists. It is a manifestation of Shabnam Lone's tolerance for the likes of Burhan Wani, your refusal to condemn him as a terrorist, that emboldened these separatists as well as the terror sympathizer in Kashmir like Yasin Malik, who once claims that the only thing that is keeping more youngsters from joining full-scale militancy is the lack of guns. These are the statements that are made. I just want to know why Shabnam Lone and otherwise very vocal Asaduddin Owaisi cannot say one word against the separatists. Aap to darte hain. It's quite clear, Shabnam Lone and Asaduddin Owaisi. Both of you, therefore, and all of you together.
Can I answer now, Arnab?
Yes, please answer the question. That's the nub of the issue, yeah.
Arnab, please, today don't interrupt me. You know, like all
I never interrupt.
I'm really smogged in. So I'll speak slowly. Please don't interrupt me. So I heard you, Arnab. You are entitled to your view. Now, let me keep aside your arguments about Burhan Wani. Now, let us say for argument's sake that what you speak about Hurriyat and Gilani is correct.
No, you have any doubt? No, you have any doubt? What do you mean? There's nothing for argument's sake. You have any doubt on it?
Now, it is, listen to me, what is the job of the government? The job of the government is to secure the life and liberty of the citizen. Now, if the schools are getting burned, can an ordinary Kashmiri secure the life and liberty of a citizen or stop the burning of the schools? Who has to do
Brilliant
this?
argument.
It is the government of the state of Jammu and Kashmir, the coalition, BJP and PDP. And listen, your argument is extremely self-defeating and self-contradictory. Now, if you're so sure that the separatists are doing it, then what is the government doing? Those separatists should be in jail if they are the ones who are burning schools. Why has the government not taken action against them? Kindly answer this question.
So you're parroting the line of the separatists. You're scared of Hafiz Saeed. You're obviously very scared of Asia Andarabi. You're not able to take on even Asia Andarabi, and you're asking questions.
Of course, everybody who has intelligence, everybody who is intelligent, he should be afraid of Hafiz Saeed, because a country as great as India, because a country as powerful as India has not been able to bring him to justice. Ordinary citizens should be afraid of Hafiz Saeed.
You see,
any intelligent person should be afraid of Hafiz Saeed.
You come here and attempting to make this look like a rhetorical subject. One day you support Burhan Wani and one day you support Hafiz Saeed. I mean, how opportunistic can your position be out here, and how hypocritical at the same time?
I have maintained. You are digressing.
I'm not. You are. You and Asaduddin Owaisi.
The government. You have been supporting the government of Jammu and Kashmir, this coalition government. Now let me tell you, I have never supported Burhan. I have always throughout said that he should have been arrested. You have never asked me the reasons. Now you are always giving your own reasons. Now I am again saying with authenticity and authority that many people in New Delhi still do not understand the Kashmir issue.
No, don't complicate it.
You are far away from it, sir.
Don't complicate it. Today, the sheer
from bad to worse. It is this government. No, listen to me. Listen to me, Arnab. Now, if you say what is correct, then you answer 3 questions. No, the PDP in its official statement that was given by
you are asking me 3 questions. Am I asking the questions, or are you asking the questions?
He requested Gilani. He requested Gilani that please allow Mehbooba Mufti to continue as CM. She is like your daughter and she is a Muslim. As far as I understand, the Constitution of India does not allow a person to be a CM of a particular state because he or she is a Muslim. The Constitution allows you to be a chief minister because you and
Mr. Owaisi. You and Mr. Owaisi, can I?
On what basis did PDP make that statement, and why is BJP silent? Secondly, I am again repeating, the militant education minister who was sought to be dismissed in 1990, Article 311, akin to Article 126 2C, dismissal on the basis of security of state. Why is he still a minister in the state government?
Every question.
You are not honest with your arguments.
Don't pass judgment on what I am honest with or not. If you and Asaduddin Owaisi are unable to answer my questions, it's not my problem. No, don't make presumptions about my honesty or what I am saying.
You are unable to answer our questions. Asaduddin Owaisi has given you one of the correct formulations. I agree with Asaduddin Owaisi Saab. Now we are all trying to give you proper formulations in the state of Jammu and Kashmir.
Why are you talking theoretically?
If BJP is so desperate
why are you talking theoretically?
Power safari, let them continue.
No, why are you talking theoretically? My question to Asaduddin Owaisi was, my question to Asaduddin, so let me try a sixth time out here. Sixth time. And if a sixth time you can't answer the question, Asaduddin Owaisi, then you end up looking fairly helpless on the program here today. Simple question. Do you describe the Hurriyat as enemies enemies of humanity when, and this is the important part, when they link Islam to the SEP movement in Kashmir, saying that religion cannot be delinked from what is happening. In other words, they are talking about religious radicalization. The problem with you and the reason, Asaduddin Owaisi, why you cannot speak against the Hurriyat is because they use Islam to encourage religious radicalization and link it with the use of violence. You should be the first person to say, don't use my religion to defend your violence. But clearly you either lack the capacity or the courage to say that. I don't understand why. These people use Islam to justify terrorism and to take part in Hafiz Saeed's rally. Please, Mr. Owaisi, what are you scared of? Please open up, speak up here tonight. Seventh time a question is being asked to you.
No, Arnab, thank you for being what we call an agony uncle on the TV program.
You can cut the sarcasm.
What you say is true about Hurriyat. No, please, and don't get angry. So what you say is true about Hurriyat. Why aren't you asking the BJP to ban them under UAPA? Why aren't they using UAPA, for God's sake? Arnab, they are in power. If all the information which you are saying and
let them respond.
From them, why isn't the BJP using UAPA and ban the
counter?
Ban the Hurriyat. Ban the...
Mahesh Jetman is countering you. Let the debate carry on. Mahesh Jetman is countering you. I'll take that forward. 1 minute. Ban the Hurriyat. Ban the Hurriyat. Ban the Hurriyat. This is political football going on the program here today. Political rugby. Passing the parcel. Counter is coming in from Mahesh Jetman to you, Asaduddin Owaisi. You haven't answered the question yet. You've ducked it. You've deflected it. You are doing passing the parcel, but here's the counter. Mahesh Jetman.
Arnab, the Hurriyat should have been banned a long time ago. But I never heard Mr. Owaisi or Shabnam Lone condemning the Hurriyat in the past.
No.
I'll tell you what has happened right now. The agenda in Kashmir has gone out of the hands of the Hurriyat. They've become convenient now whipping boys for everybody. Nobody says that the Hurriyat is behind the burning of those schools. The Hurriyat played into the hands of extremists. The agenda in Kashmir has now gone into the hands of the Jamaat-e-Islami sponsored by Pakistan. It is no longer the Hurriyat are now paper tigers. They were agents of Pakistan.
Don't laugh it off. Don't laugh it off. Asaduddin Owaisi, don't laugh it off. Do you support the Jamaat-e-Islami on this? Don't laugh it off, Asaduddin Owaisi. Do you support the Jamaat-e-Islami on this?
Can I?
Yes.
Can I point out to you, Arnab? Please ask the BJP in 2003, why did they allow this famous Islamic evangelist? He was hosted in Raj Bhavan in Kashmir. Sher-e-Kashmir Institute was given to him to hold his program. Who was in power? Arnab, you should ask these pertinent questions. Your research team has done a fantastic job, but you are ducking from asking questions. These are the important questions we should ask.
You answer my question. I have enough questions for the BJP, but let it not be said that on the news tonight.
I am ready.
No. 1 second. So that 1 second. 1 minute. Just 1 minute. I'm not going to let Asaduddin Owaisi off the hook. Asaduddin Owaisi, calm down. Now listen. So Owaisi, I'm very happy you finally came on the program tonight. You've been avoiding coming on the news hour to discuss triple talaq, which I hope you would have, because you are very find comfortable situations on other channels, and generally you no longer want to take tough questions, and maybe that's why you choose comfortable forums of triple talaq. If you have the guts, I'm challenging you on the program. Asaduddin Owaisi, your time, your place. Choose the time, have a debate on triple talaq and have it on this program. Anyway, going back to the subject right now. I'm saying it publicly because you know you've been running away from me. Ab kitne din tak aap bhagoge? Question here is, Asaduddin Owaisi, don't tell me what I should ask the BJP. The day I have to learn from Asaduddin Owaisi what I have to ask the BJP, then I'll be in trouble. Mr. Owaisi, I'm asking you the question once again. You, Mr. Owaisi. No, I'm glad you're enjoying this. Mr. Owaisi, you choose to engage with the same separatists. You engage with Gilani, who masterminds the stone pelting protests. You engage with Gilani, who justifies the use of violence by Kashmiri youth. You engage with Gilani, who addresses Hafiz Saeed's rallies. You answer me. Are those people who call on Kashmiris to boycott elections and instead of using the ballot kill sarpanches? Are they the enemies of humanity or not, Mr. Owaisi? इसका जवाब दे दीजिए, फिर मैं बीजेपी को सवाल पूछता हूँ. आप इसका तो जवाब दे दें. आप क्यों भाग रहे हैं इस सवाल से? कितनी बार पूछूं? 11 बार पूछ चुका हूं इस प्रोग्राम पर. अरे रिकॉर्ड हो रहा है आज. असदुद्दीन ओवैसी जी, आप एक बार तो जवाब देके देखिए. अगर जवाब नहीं है तो बता दीजिए जवाब नहीं है मेरे पास.
मेरे भाई मित्रों सुनो, अगर आप टाइम्स नाउ छोड़ के भी जाएंगे तो मैं आपको छोड़ूंगा नहीं, ना आप मुझे छोड़ेंगे. मैं आऊंगा आपके पास, आपके प्रोग्राम
और आपको भी नहीं छोड़ूंगा मैं, असदुद्दीन ओवैसी जी.
And Arnab, you are saying your time, my place. You are sounding more like a mix of Clint Eastwood and Rajnikant. Now coming back to this topic, Arnab, anyone.
Now, Mr. Owaisi, सुनिए, Mr. Owaisi, सुनिए. ये तो आपका बहुत ओरिजिनल था. इसके लिए आपको मैं, जो भी आपके और मेरे बहुत सालों से डिसएग्रीमेंट चल रहे हैं, ये ओरिजिनल स्टेटमेंट हो गया. किसी ने आज तक मुझे मिक्स ऑफ क्लिंट ईस्टवुड और रजनीकांत नहीं कहा. ये सिर्फ असदुद्दीन ओवैसी कह सकता है. और क्यों कह रहे हैं असदुद्दीन ओवैसी? कुछ भी कहेंगे ताकि मेरे सवाल का जवाब ना दे, डिस्ट्रैक्ट कर दे ऑडियंस को. चलिए जवाब तो दीजिए. जवाब दीजिए.
Allow me to complete. Can you allow Arnab, anyone who indulges in violence, killing has to be condemned, and people have condemned. फिर वही बात. My basic question, Arnab, is for 4.5 months, what is the government doing? Where is the writ of the state? You have liberated zones in South Kashmir. Arnab, please ask the government what is they are doing.
जवाब दीजिए सुधांशु त्रिवेदी जी.
Anti-national elements. What is the government doing?
जवाब दीजिए सुधांशु त्रिवेदी जी. You cannot wash your hands off. चलिए सुधांशु त्रिवेदी.
Start adding what Mr. Mahesh J. Chamalani has said. Whatever the efforts of government are, they are now, the results are there. There is a strong protest by the students and the parents. That's why Hurriyat are getting cornered. That's why now Mr. Owaisi is having the courage to say something against it. And the very peculiar sign, Mr. Owaisi is saying that they are enemies. But when you have to take any action against
Shabnam Lone, Asaduddin Owaisi, counter question.
No stern action should be, no use of force should be, but they are enemies. And I would like to
tell. counter आ रहे हैं Sudhanshu Trivedi counter आ रहे हैं. Naved Hamid counter कर रहे हैं. 1 minute आपको. Naved Hamid counter कर रहे हैं. पहले Naved Hamid counter कर रहे हैं. पहले Naved Hamid counter कर रहे हैं. And I would like to say this. I would only say this. Viewers, please hear me on this. Sudhanshu Trivedi.
For the first time, let me complete the sentence. अरे जवाब देने दीजिए. देखिए साहब, प्रॉब्लम जानते क्या है ओवैसी साहब की, कि कहा भी ना जाए, चुप रहा भी ना जाए. इन्हें भी एक कम्पिटिटिव पॉलिटिक्स करनी है, मगर उसका अपोज भी नहीं करना है. और देखिए तो खुद गए थे हुर्रियत के दरवाजे पे, गिलानी के दरवाजे पे, अरे दरवाजा ही नहीं खुला. तो ये तो खुद इस बात को एक्सपीरियंस कर चुके हैं. पूछे थे हम निकले, आपने क्या किया?
एक मिनट
बताते हैं अब आपने क्या, हमने क्या किया. दिस इज फॉर द फर्स्ट टाइम 3 times होम मिनिस्टर विजिटेड जम्मू कश्मीर. to all party delegation. In both the houses there was a discussion.
अरे भाई मेरे तो बात सवाल.
The Palestine committee was constituted and for 2 months there is it was.
अरे भाई आप सवाल जवाब नहीं दे रहे. ओवैसी जी
कैसे कर सकते हैं? कुछ नहीं किया.
नहीं आपने भी वही किया.
ओवैसी साहब ने यही तो पूछा.
Counter. One second.
Arnab, I wish to.
One second. First of all, viewers, you decide today. There are two sides. I'm asking you to decide which side is winning on the one side of this debate, which will carry on till 11 o'clock tonight till we declare a winner. Owaisi and Shabnam Lone and Naved Hamid, are they winning, or is Sudhanshu Trivedi and Mahesh Jetmalani winning? And I'd agree with Mr. Owaisi that the BJP.
Then only the audience will. Can you allow me, please?
बोलिए. Debate.
Can you allow me?
Debate is open, sir. Debate is open.
Yeah. No, Arnab, it's amusing that Sudhanshu admitted that for 4.5 years, for 4.5 months, they have allowed this situation. This is amusing because, you know, at the initial stage, everybody who is expert on Kashmir would agree that there was a misjudgment on the side of government that this agitation, this violent agitation would subside in 12 to 15 days. Now, you know, yes, it has a communal angle. When I say it has a communal angle, I can prove that. The BJP can engage with the separatists in Nagaland, in Northeast, and give all.
You're going on a different track.
No, not at all. Not at all.
अरे नाविद भाई जी आप छोड़िए बीजेपी को. असदुद्दीन ओवैसी गए थे, उनसे बात किया क्या हुर्रियत में? सीताराम येचुरी से बात किया, शरद यादव से बात किया.
ऐसे बताएं when he was in a government delegation.
अरे मैं कहता हूँ तो अपने आप चले गए. जब भाई उनसे बात करने को तैयार नहीं तो उनकी थपली बजाते हैं, फिर आप कैसे कह रहे हैं they are ready to talk?
But he is going to meet.
जो बात करने की तैयारी नहीं है उससे क्या बात किया जाए?
India has given, why the security agencies have given security and vehicle? Why? Don't divert.
That is being given, but
don't divert the
भाई आप तो उनसे पूछिए ना. Those who do not accept nationality of India, why they are taking security?
Tell the nation why, when Asaduddin Owaisi has desired to meet Hurriyat leaders, why your Home Minister has given him security? Why Home Minister has not desisted him? Why BJP has not desisted him?
This was the personal decision of all those leaders who wanted to meet Hurriyat. They have gone, that was not part of the delegation. In the personal capacity, any leader can go. But what was the result?
Not at all.
Mr. Hamid, tell me what was the result?
He was part of the delegation.
Hurriyat वाले मिलने को तैयार हुए, अरे दरवाजा तक नहीं खोला. उसके बाद आप ये कहे कि बात करनी चाहिए, तो it doesn't seem logical.
Delegation. If he's a
he was part of delegation, but he went to the personal capacity. He was not sent by delegation.
Then so is the government
of India.
Why
the door was not open
to meet Hurriyat leaders? Why government of India?
They were not allowed, they gone on their own.
To meet
the government of India cannot restrict the movement of any member of parliament. Instead of asking the question why they have gone and what treatment they have given, you are asking that they were allowed. They were not allowed, not permitted by government of India. I am saying with full responsibility.
But one second. Go back to the critical point. Go back to the critical point. Go back to the critical point, and the question right now is this. By the way, Asaduddin Owaisi, who sent you to meet the separatists? You yourself? Your conscience or the government?
In 2010,
I'm talking about 2016, sir.
The separatists. I am coming to 2016. I am coming to 2016. I can even go to 2002 when Advani met separatists with their faces covered.
So I'm talking about 2000.
No such hue and cry was raised. Listen to me, 2016, a group of MPs decided that we'll go and meet. Yes, I went and met Meerwais, Shabbir Shah and Mr. Bhatt. And I'll again say that there is a huge difference between what I believe and what separatists believe. But because of BJP's misgovernance, they have failed to read the signs on the ground. You have allowed the situation to go out of your hands. And Arnab, I am telling you with all the responsibility, though I am not a Kashmir expert like you, but in coming days or weeks, this government will open back channels with separatists, will talk to them, because they have lost everything. They are bankrupt of ideas. They are bankrupt of ideas.
All sort of information on the part of government, IB and others, but he is unable to give his answer categorically. But he is having all information.
No, but you confirm it. Are you having back channel talks with the separatists, Mr. Owaisi? Mr. Trivedi, are you having
I am not privy to any such information. That's why I am saying, I am astonished.
1 second. Naved Hamid is back on the debate. Naved Hamid is back on the debate. Naved Hamid and Sudhanshu Trivedi after that. Naved Hamid.
I can say,
whether it is factual or coming from the figure of his imagination.
That government of India has already opened back channel dialogue with Hurriyat.
What is the source of your information?
Ordinary Indian citizen. He has went there on the advice of the government. He has been in touch with Hurriyat leaders. If government of India or BJP does not agree, throw him out from the party.
Who has had conversations? I missed that part. Who has had conversations?
Who has gone?
Yashwant Sinha. Yashwant Sinha.
Who has gone and in what capacity he is there in the government? You just let me know.
He's a BJP leader. He's a BJP leader. He's a BJP member.
Yes, we know.
BJP member is a different thing. When there is a talk, it has to be with the government and anybody who's sitting in the government.
Anybody who represents
in the
BJP
personal capacity, anybody can go. But if you are saying that the government has said, then the government person should be there.
To go
and one more thing, Mr.
Navid, without the permission of Sangh Parivar, without the permission of Nagpur, without the permission of Modi ji, nobody can do that. If you disagree with him, if you don't agree with him, throw him out from the party.
Shabnam Lone is also countering. Shabnam Lone is countering.
Back channel or with the consent of the government. What is his precise question? I am unable to understand.
Shabnam Lone countering. The Owaisi debate is on. Mr. Owaisi is in the middle of the screen. Shabnam Lone is asking counter. It appears to me the BJP is being pushed back on this subject. Yes. Now, one second. No, one second. Before you come in, Shabnam Lone. Before you.
Sudhanshu Trivedi Sahab. Ji.
No, before you come in, Shabnam Lone, I just want to say this. Sudhanshu Trivedi, remember, you cannot wash your hands of what is happening. 37 schools have been burnt. 6 days ago, 26 schools were torched. You said you would take action. The violence is continuing. Clearly, Mr. Asaduddin Owaisi की point है, आप मान लीजिए इस पर कि हमारी सरकार बिल्कुल इस मामले में incompetent है. आप मान लीजिए सुधांशु त्रिवेदी. Because you are blaming the separatists. No.
Just give me 30 seconds. Just give me 30 seconds.
No.
It's important. You know, when we are talking about the burning of schools, dozens of schools are occupied by the paramilitary forces.
Mahesh Jetmalani will counter and then Asaduddin Owaisi will come in. Mahesh Jetmalani is countering you, Naved Hamid. 1 second.
This might be one of the reasons, Mr. Naved. You yourself...
No. Mahesh Jetmalani responding to Naved Hamid and then the debate is on. 1 second. Mahesh Jetmalani.
I can say with as much confidence as Mr. Owaisi is saying on his part that this government will not talk to the Hurriyat, and I can say that because I know from the highest sources that this government believes that the Hurriyats have now become dispensable. They no longer control the agenda in Kashmir. That is the reason.
Agreed.
They will not. What Mr. Yashwant Sinha did not have the blessing of the government. Mr. Yashwant Sinha did it on his own.
But Mr. Jetmalani, why the BJP is shy of accepting this responsibility that it has failed in governance in Kashmir? What about the schools which has been occupied by the security forces over there?
There is a strong case, however, for restoring complete normalcy.
No, now you've gone soft. Now you've gone soft. It appears to me, Mr. Jethmalani, you are on the back foot right now at this side of the debate. This time of the debate, I'd like to say Mr. Jethmalani and Sudhanshu Trivedi are on the back foot, and I need to ask them a few questions. Sorry.
No, Arnab, I sincerely accept that the situation in Kashmir is very sensitive and very typical.
Sensitive.
But it is not just the result of the last few years.
No, I'm concerned about what's sensitive or not. 1 second.
And the government
Arnab.
and all available options.
Categoric statement that they will not talk to the Hurriyat.
Arnab,
Can
this is not
Mr.
about
Sudhanshu
winning or
Trivedi,
losing debates.
on behalf of
This
the
is about winning the
BJP,
peace in
give a
Kashmir.
categoric
And if we have to
statement
join
that
hands
they will not talk to
with
the
the ideas of
Hurriyat.
Mr. Owaisi, then so be it.
Mr.
There is
Owaisi
a
and
need
Mahajir
for
Plan.
restoring normalcy in Kashmir, and it has to be done soon.
No, so what's your point to
It is
Mr.
not
Owaisi?
being on the back foot. And if it is on the back foot, it is for the right reason.
I think, Arnab, before condemning the burning of schools, the government of India should immediately announce that the paramilitary forces
Arnab, they are in touch with Gilani.
Occupying the schools would not be there.
They are in touch with Gilani. He has not relented. I know they sent a very senior officer of the Jammu and Kashmir government to Mr. Gilani so many times. He has not relented. They are lying. They are lying and
Who is
they are
lying?
lying.
कौन झूठ बोल
When
रहे
you
हैं?
play with fire, Mehbooba Mufti should know this is the result.
नहीं,
She played with fire. She made many promises and now she cannot keep them.
अच्छा शबनम लोन देखिए, you are saying that सुधांशु त्रिवेदी झूठ बोल रहे हैं प्रोग्राम पर. आप बोल रहे हैं सुधांशु त्रिवेदी झूठ बोल रहे हैं?
बिल्कुल.
mislead कर रहे हैं.
शबनम लोन जी के इंफॉर्मेशन का जब I am not privy to any such information.
शबनम लोन है सुधांशु त्रिवेदी.
Any officer might be talking, so many officers keep on talking and in touch with so many leaders. That is an altogether different thing.
इसको कहते हैं सुधांशु त्रिवेदी साहब, इसको कहते हैं नाच न जाने आंगन टेढ़ा.
नहीं साहब, इसको हम ये नहीं कहते हैं. हम तो ये कहते हैं कि आपको इल्हाम हो रहा है कि ऐसा हो रहा है. हमारे पास तो कोई, आपको आसमानी से पता लग रहा है, जमीनी बेस पे हमें कुछ नहीं पता है कि ऐसा कुछ हो रहा है.
मैं कश्मीर की बेटी हूँ. आई एम अ डॉटर ऑफ कश्मीर एंड आई नो व्हाट हैपेंस देयर सर. Please give me.
और बेसिकली मेरा एक और क्वेश्चन है फ्रॉम शबनम जी एंड फ्रॉम मिस्टर नावेद. व्हाट इज देयर बेसिक क्वेश्चन एंड व्हाट इज देयर बेसिक ऑब्जेक्शन? Their objection is there should be tough action on Hurriyat, or there should be no talk on Hurriyat, or there is an objection that dealing with Hurriyat, or there should not be at all dealing with Hurriyat. What is their basic objection in premise? I am unable to understand.
Okay, you give me the answer. Sudhanshu Trivedi sahab, you give me the answer that you are very specific.
Arnab,
the BJP is very specific that they will never talk to the Hurriyat, that there will be no appeal to the Hurriyat, that you will take action against Hurriyat if you feel that they are
I'd like to get Mr. Owaisi back on the debate.
Mr. Owaisi, haven't allowed Hurriyat to talk to any third party, and to the best of my knowledge,
Mr. Owaisi wants to come back to the debate. I hope when he comes back to the debate this time. I'm going to Mr. Owaisi, please. May I go to Mr. Owaisi? Can I go to Mr. Owaisi, please? Mr. Owaisi, see. Shabnam Lone is on the program. Let her be in the middle of the screen. And Mr. Owaisi, I want a few straight answers from you today. At least be honest. You have many flaws. At least one of them should not be intellectual dishonesty, Mr. Owaisi. Now my question to you is, Shabnam Lone is on the program. Tell Shabnam Lone, tell her right now that she was wrong. Tell Shabnam Lone that she was wrong in praising Burhan Wani, in refusing to condemn him as a terrorist. Because the point, the point being, one second,
I will definitely say it.
Arnab, I will definitely say it.
I will definitely say it.
What will you definitely say? What will you definitely say? I want to hear it from you.
I would never in my life praise a militant.
Terrorist.
Whoever it is.
Terrorist.
Because my
don't call him a militant. He's a terrorist.
Anyone.
Terrorist. What's a militant? Don't use the word militant. Terrorist. Say terrorist, Mr. Owaisi. Terrorist.
Even if it
terrorist.
Arnab.
Terrorist,
Arnab,
Mr.
Terrorist. Militant.
Terrorist.
Terrorist. Militant.
The word matters.
Indian Mujahideen. Listen to me. Indian Mujahideen. Osama bin Laden. And your Assam insurgents. The Naga insurgents. Everyone are enemies of our country. Now I want to know from BJP. Do they have any plan? First step, second step, third step, fourth step, fifth step. Please show what is your plan. And Jamaat-e-Islami, doesn't the BJP knows that PDP came out of Jamaat-e-Islami? Who are they trying to fool over here? BJP can put wool on their eyes, but not on my eyes. The bastion of PDP is South Kashmir. The liberated zone is South Kashmir. And you have this Prime Minister who says, we will not allow all this thing. It is a direct indictment of the ineffectiveness of Narendra Modi that a Prime Minister who has got 300 majority in the Parliament cannot bring back normalcy in Kashmir in last 4 months. This is your nationalism, BJP.
Mr. Owaisi, as far as the attitude of PDP is concerned, I would like to remind you a statement महबूबा मुफ्ती ने दिया था कि वो बच्चे वहां पर जो जाते हैं वो कोई दूध और ब्रेड लेने के लिए नहीं जाते, वो तो कोई आज बड़े से बड़े लीडर ने नहीं दिया है. What you are talking about? And as far as your statement is concerned, that you will not take side of any terrorist, on record your party has supported Yaqub Moinen, which was convicted by Supreme Court of India. Convicted terrorist. I'm not talking about an alleged terrorist. He was not facing allegation. He's a convicted by the court, and still openly your party supported it. And you are having the audacity to say that you will not support any terrorist. You have already done in the past.
I have the audacity till I live in this world to speak against you. And listen to me. In front of Prime Minister of India, the late Mufti Saab thanked the separatists. The late Mufti Saab thanked Pakistan, on which Arnab Goswami did a program. At that time, where was your nationalism? Where was your nationalism?
Yes, of course, there was a statement, but I am talking about the present day Mahbooba Mufti's statement. Mahbooba Mufti has openly said.
Mahbooba Mufti also openly condemned the hanging of Afzal Guru. And you have made her the chief minister. And you made her the chief minister. You cannot run Kashmir. Can you run the country?
At that time, more than Mahbooba Mufti, on favor of Afzal Guru, it was Ghulam Nabi Azad. It was Mani Shankar Iyer. It was Shashi
Mahesh Jetmalani countering Asaduddin Owaisi. 1 second. 1 second. Very interestingly, very interestingly on this debate. No, 1 second. Very interestingly on this debate. Very interesting, fascinating on the debate. I have known Asaduddin Owaisi for some time. I have never agreed with him on 99% of the issues. But I have never seen Asaduddin Owaisi come to the indirect defense of somebody as much as he has done today, because, viewers, Asaduddin Owaisi just helped Shabnam Lone avoid my question on Burhan Wani by saying, of course I condemn it, and then he completely deflected in a different direction. It is so obvious what you are doing. Let her answer the question, because in that question is the spirit of where I started the debate tonight. कितने आप अपने आप को इतना स्मार्ट समझते हैं असदुद्दीन ओवैसी जी कि आप शबनम लोन को हेल्प करने के लिए उनको ही कंडेम करके सवाल किसी और डायरेक्शन में रखते हैं. सवाल तो मैंने ये पूछा था कि आज शबनम लोन जैसे लोग एक्सेप्ट करें रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी कि हमने वायलेंस सपोर्ट की है कश्मीर में, हमने वायलेंस सपोर्ट की है. They should take. No. They have supported the violence in Kashmir.
No, I will not. No, Arnab, I will not allow you to say something that is wrong. Now, please answer me one question. You are a very honest anchor. And now, आज Asaduddin Owaisi साहब ने ये कहा Clint Eastwood और रजनीकांत का जो mixture है, we will have to follow that line. Now, please listen to me. The day Mahbooba Mufti met the Honorable Prime Minister, Mr. Modi, then she came out and gave a statement to the press. Kindly revisit it. She made one statement. She said, "Pata nahi kya ho gaya? ये सब लड़के मुझे बाजी बाजी करके जंगलों में मिलते थे और मैं सिक्योरिटी भी साथ नहीं ले जाती थी." Have you asked her कि ये बाजी जंगलों में सिक्योरिटी के बगैर मिलने किससे जाती थी? Did you ever ask her? And you keep on repeating this. शबनम लोन ने ये कहा. Have you asked महबूबा मुफ्ती कि बाजी आप किनको जंगल में मिलने जाती थी और आपने ये स्टेटमेंट प्राइम मिनिस्टर साहब के घर के बाहर कहा? Have you asked her this question?
Is Burhan Wani a terrorist?
Has Sudhanshu Trivedi ever
Is Burhan Wani a terrorist?
Question?
No, is Burhan Wani a terrorist?
Jaitley,
is Burhan Wani a terrorist?
Answer this question on her behalf?
Is Burhan Wani a terrorist?
Today I will not answer this question till you do not answer the question कि महबूबा मुफ्ती जो बाजी खुद कहती हैं मैं उनसे मिलने जाती थी, वो किसको जंगल में मिलने जाती थी सिक्योरिटी के बगैर? बाजी ने खुद कहा कि वो कहते थे आप हमारी बाजी हैं. आप पहले बाजी से पूछिए, महबूबा मुफ्ती बाजी से पूछिए कि आप सिक्योरिटी के बगैर किनको मिलने?
Mahi Jetmalani is countering you. Mahi Jetmalani, please, 1 second. Mahi Jetmalani is a counter to you, Shabnam Lone, and it's Mahi Jetmalani versus Shabnam Lone, 10:55. Few minutes on the debate. 1 second, I'll come to you, Naveed Hamid. Yes, counter.
Don't try to deflect.
You are the one who's deflecting, and you're the one who's having the covering fire for you on behalf. Asaduddin Owaisi, you're a fight.
Answer this question.
You answer the.
Mahbooba Mufti as Baji.
How many times will you repeat?
Baji किनसे मिलने जाती थी?
How many times will you?
खुद उन्होंने कहा कि मैं अपनी सिक्योरिटी नहीं ले जाती थी साथ. तो
ठीक है, you're repeating yourself now. Mahi Jetmalani, time is limited. Please intervene if you want to. Please, Mahi Jetmalani, please. Mahi Jetmalani.
Quickly, Shabnam Lone's argument against is apolitical and a complete red herring. I am not a spokesperson for the Kashmir government, let alone for the PDP. I am not a spokesperson for Mehbooba Mufti, and I can't even say that the allegations being made against her by Shabnam Lone have any iota of truth. And by the way, Shabnam Lone still has not answered the main question which you have posed to her. Did you or did you not call Burhan Wani a freedom fighter?
Forget
not calling him, but she did.
She was talking to the press when she met.
It is on your show. Rewind it and expose her. Rewind it and expose her. It's on your show. She called him a freedom fighter.
She said that.
And Arnab, let's get back to the question of normalcy in Kashmir. Let me tell you something. Normalcy was being established in Kashmir. That is exactly why those who are the enemies of normalcy in Kashmir resorted to burning of schools. Otherwise, normalcy, the demonstrations that come
on, Asaduddin Owaisi.
Because it was petering out the desperados, the evil forces who are hell-bent on creating subversion in Kashmir started the school burning incident. The Hurriyat doesn't count anymore. It is those evil forces that have to be checked. If there's any lacuna left in the activities of the Kashmir government, it is only exposing
in your view,
and bringing to book those school burners now.
I am interested in knowing.
There is normalcy.
I am interested in knowing.
Let the government take action.
I am interested in knowing.
Who have done this?
I am interested in knowing.
It is a grave incursion on humanity and our fundamental rights, sir.
1 second, Shabnam Lone. Enough about fundamental rights. It is a manifestation of your. It is a manifestation. Shabnam Lone, I've listened to you for a long enough.
Yes.
It is a manifestation of your tolerance for the lines of Burhan Wani. Your refusal to condemn him as a terrorist that emboldens separatists as well as terror sympathizers like Gilani, who say the youth have no option to pick up guns. You therefore are an agent of spreading the culture of violence.
Why?
Shabnam
Why are you one-sided? Why are you one-sided? Why don't you condemn her? I have given you the instance.
I am certainly one-sided.
You should have interviewed her.
I am certainly.
Who was calling you Baji?
Shabnam Lone, I'm responding to you. Don't speak over me.
Go take that clip the day she gave an interview. And about
Shabnam Lone,
who thanked Pakistan.
Shabnam Lone, please wait.
I have come to power.
I want to square off with Shabnam Lone on this one.
As per my information, he was an active member of the Jamaat Jamaat Islami. Mufti Muhammad Said is responsible for the mess that the state is in today.
Okay,
he talked one thing in New Delhi and he talked another thing to Pakistan. That is why we are in a big mess.
Okay, Shabnam Lone, don't repeat yourself. I'm making a point to you and you please listen to me. Please listen to me, Shabnam Lone. What am I saying here? I am certainly biased. I'm very biased. I'm completely prejudiced. I am with my country. My bias is with my country. Where is your bias?
No. Yes,
I am prejudiced towards my country. What is your prejudice?
We love the fundamentals.
No, I love my country. My prejudice is towards my country. Where is your prejudice, ma'am?
You are not biased in every aspect, but here you are extremely
I am biased towards India. Where are you biased? Why are you biased towards Burhan Wani?
Get that point. You see that Kapil Mishra, when Mehbooba Mufti was here, Kapil Mishra asked her this question. He said, he asked her a question about Burhan Wani.
let's give Asaduddin Owaisi one more chance.
She kept quiet and smiled.
Asaduddin Owaisi. Now listen, I just have Asaduddin Owaisi on the screen. 1 second.
Yes,
Mr. Owaisi.
You did not ask her why you kept quiet about Burhan Wani. She said, I did not know Burhan Wani was there. We would not have killed him.
My question is to Asaduddin Owaisi. Mr. Owaisi, it's now 11 o'clock. You come on television for 45 to 50 minutes and I value your participation. You avoid a question 20 times. How will this interview, this debate be remembered? As a person called Asaduddin Owaisi who came on the news hour, was asked a simple question for 45 to 50 minutes and did not give a single one-line reply to that question, kept asking counter questions, saying other things, raising other issues. You can raise all other issues, but answer my simple questions. My question to you is, why are you avoiding calling the Hurriyat enemies of humanity when they addressed Hafiz Saeed's rally on the phone, when they praised terrorists who killed Colonel M.N. Rai as martyrs, who said that terrorists are symbols of Kashmiri resistance, who say time to pick up the guns. Mr. Owaisi, I don't understand what your politics is. And this is one of those moments.
No,
I don't understand. Why don't you, why are you not answering my question, sir?
No, can you, sir, let me answer, please. Arnab, come on. Have some magnanimity to allow me to say Arnab, the day Prime Minister Modi and you understand my politics, I'll be finished. So I don't want you to understand my politics. Now, please ask this question. You are asking the wrong person, Arnab. What is the BJP doing? They are in power. A mere mortal like me cannot restore normalcy over there. We did our part. We gave our opinion to the Honorable Home Minister. Not a single recommendation of ours has been implemented, which could have been easily brought back some amount, some semblance of the writ of Indian state in the valley of Kashmir, which this government has failed. And Arnab, I don't agree. I do not agree with any militant. I do not
terrorist,
agree with any
terrorist, say terrorist. Why do you keep calling them militants?
Arnab,
why do you keep calling them militants? No, I want to know from you. Why don't you call them terrorists? No, why don't you call them terrorists?
Arnab,
no, why don't you call them terrorists?
Listen to me.
No, I want to know this. I fundamentally have an issue with you. No, I want to know, why don't you call them terrorists? Repeatedly, why on Newsar are you calling them militants? Do you know what militancy is? Militancy is being aggressive, violent, belligerent, combative. That's militancy. I'm talking about terrorism. You know the English language. I want to know from you why you are not calling them terrorists. No, I want to know from Asaduddin Owaisi why he's not calling them terrorists.
Arnab, if I am saying I do not agree with militant, what about terrorists? Of course I don't agree with terrorists. Anyone who picks up a gun is a terrorist.
Burhan Wani was a terrorist or a militant? Burhan Wani was a terrorist or a militant?
Any person,
Burhan Wani was a terrorist or a militant?
UAPA is there.
Burhan Wani was a terrorist or a militant? Say so on the program right now. Say so that Burhan Wani was a terrorist.
Any person who picks up a gun is an enemy of the Indian state. I challenge the Narendra Modi government to use the inherent powers which the government has to ban all these organizations. Do not release. Why have you released them? To speak to them, isn't it? And what have you got by keeping them in prison? Have you restored normalcy? Have you stopped the public agitation?
Mahir Jethmalani extending the debate. Mahir Jethmalani is going to counter that. 1 second, please. Mahir Jethmalani is going to counter that now. Nawaz Hamid, 1 minute. Before that, I take strong objection tonight. I take strong objection to the use of semantics by Asaduddin Owaisi to deflect the question of terrorism and militancy. Mahir Jethmalani, I don't think that went unnoticed anywhere. Viewers, watch this. Three times on the program.
There's a bit of schizophrenia in Mr. Owaisi's argument. I mean, does he want them inside or does he want them outside the Hurriyat? On the one hand, he says we should ban them. On the other hand, he says, what is the point of keeping them? How did it restore normalcy in Kashmir by keeping them inside? Please tell us what you want, Mr. Owaisi. I'm confused. You're right. The day we understand your politics, it'll be the end of your politics is what you've said. But at least there must be some thread of sanity in what you are saying or some consistency.
Arnab,
Mr. Mahir Jethmalani,
you just said
Mr. Owaisi, please, 1 second. Between the two.
Then you're asking ban them and keep them inside. What do you really want?
Why did your father went and met Hurriyat? Don't get personal, Mr. Jethmalani.
Listen,
don't get personal.
My father's politics is independent. I'm not a spokesperson for my father. I'm not a spokesperson for
ideas. That is why you make a personal allegation.
You go and talk to him. If you need a clarification, you go talk to him. Don't make this a family personal issue. I'm not asking you about Akbar Owaisi and his statements.
Mr. Jethmalani, if you
have I asked you about that?
Stop your father. You cannot tell me what I have to do. Go and tell it to your father first. Sort it out in your family. Then come to the nation.
Would you be able to stop your father?
It is wrong. Go and sort out the family.
Would you be able to stop your father?
And learn something from him.
Asaduddin Owaisi, 3 minutes more on the debate. I can tell you these phones are ringing behind. Sudhanshu Trivedi was wanting to come.
Arnab, what is this phone threat you are giving? Open the lines, Arnab. Let us sit till 12 a.m. What is this threat? Phone lines, phone lines. Come on, open the phone lines. Who's stopping you? Open the phone lines. You know, I am not going to get carried away or be frightened.
Mr. Owaisi, Mr. Owaisi, 1 minute. No, Mr. Owaisi, 1 minute. No, Mr. Owaisi, 1 minute. Mr. Owaisi, it is not my problem. It is not, yes, I'll open up the phone lines, but Mr. Owaisi, it's not my problem that you are feeling threatened with the fact that I say that phone lines are running. You are feeling threatened.
Open it.
You are feeling threatened.
Open the phone lines.
I will open the phone lines at my discretion, Mr. Owaisi.
Let us open the phone lines. Come on. Let us see what the people have to say. And
Mr. Owaisi, understand.
Open the phone lines.
You are feeling very threatened.
You are still heading.
You're feeling very threatened. First, you tell me that you will come on a debate on triple talaq on this channel.
I am sitting.
Mr. Owaisi, now I'll stretch the debate.
An open field in
I will take the debate.
Open the phone lines.
Mr. Owaisi, of course I'll open the phone lines if I want to. I won't do it because Asaduddin Owaisi is saying so. I'm making an observation that people are watching the news tonight and what they are seeing here, what they are seeing on the program tonight, Mr. Owaisi, is the duplicity, double standards and inability to answer the questions of Asaduddin Owaisi. Mr. Owaisi, fundamental questions par aiye. Bhagiye mat, fundamental questions are people like Gilani who describe
the phone line.
Mr. Owaisi,
you
take my question first.
I am willing to
take my question first.
12 a.m.
You take my question first.
Please open the phone
Mr. Owaisi, when you go to Kashmir, Mr. Owaisi, you are protected by our soldiers. The people like Gilani, who you refuse to take on. No, 1 minute, Mr. Owaisi, now you're not answering my question. I will continue to ask you the questions tonight. I will. Mr. Owaisi, the people like Gilani who hail terrorists as martyrs, who describe those who kill our soldiers as martyrs, who give a justification for violence, who participate in rallies by terrorists, are they enemies of humanity or not? You have to answer the question tonight. Are they enemies of humanity or not?
Anyone.
I'm talking about anyone or the Hurriyat. Why are you saying anyone?
anyone.
I'm not talking about anyone. I'm talking about the Hurriyat.
Of this country.
I'm talking about the Hurriyat. Don't avoid my question. I'm asking about the Hurriyat.
Including Advani is enemy of this state.
कितने डरते हैं?
Anyone.
How scared are you?
Speak to terrorists.
How scared are you? कितना डरते हैं आप? कितना डरते हैं? कितना डरते हैं? क्यों डरते हैं?
Also include.
कितना डरते हैं?
ISI to Pathankot.
कितना डरते हैं? अरे भाई पाकिस्तान के पेड एजेंट्स हैं, उनसे आप क्यों डरते हैं?
अरे मैं अल्लाह से डरता हूं, मैं किसी से नहीं डरता, मैं किसी के बाप से नहीं डरता हूं, मैं कि डरने की बात क्या कर रहे हैं?
तो कह रहा हूं मैं आपको असदुद्दीन ओवैसी कि गिलानी जो कहते हैं जो हमारे 19 सोल्जर्स मारे जाते हैं उरी में, और वो बुरहान वानी को बोलते हैं मार्टर है, वो एनिमी ऑफ ह्यूमैनिटी है कि नहीं? क्यों नहीं बोल पा रहे आप? 1 घंटे से भाग रहे हैं उस सवाल से।
जो कहता है मैं उसको कंडेम करता हूं, गिलानी जो कहते हैं मैं कंडेम करता हूं।
अरे कंडेम,
मैं कंडेम करता हूं इस गवर्नमेंट को।
अभी कंडेम
which is a pathetic and weak government.
Sudhanshu Trivedi is responding. Debate is open. 1 second.
Bring Valley into control.
Sudhanshu Trivedi is responding. Debate is being extended by 5 minutes. I don't know which side is ahead on the debate tonight. Sudhanshu Trivedi.
Arnab, look at the instance of Mr. Owaisi. On one hand, he is saying he doesn't want to divulge the details of his politics, otherwise his politics will be finished. But at the same time, he is expecting that the government should discuss all the details of Kashmir policy and whatever their plans are on the TV channel. How rational it is. It is up to the Home Minister and the Prime Minister to decide, and they will show it at the appropriate level, and you can rest assured that there will be a firm action. And since the debate is coming to end, Arnab, on the lighter note, I would like to say, ओवैसी जी ने आपका कंपैरिजन किया था कि क्लिंट ईस्टवुड और रजनीकांत का कॉम्बिनेशन है, और आपने देखा कि 20 बार सवाल पूछने पर भी ओवैसी साहब ने जवाब नहीं दिया। क्योंकि मुझे लगता है फिल्मी बैकग्राउंड में देखें तो इनकी हालत मुगले आजम के जलालुद्दीन मोहम्मद अकबर की तरह है, जिसको सियासत के उसूलों से बना हुआ भी दिखाना है, पर आखिर में सियासत का तख्त उसी सलीम को देना है जो बगावत कर रहा है, क्योंकि दिल का लखते जिगर तो वही है, वो गिलानी हुर्रियत वाले लखते जिगर तो वही है, मगर सियासती उसूल दिखाना है, इसलिए ना हाँ बोल पा रहे हैं ना बोल पा रहे हैं, और 18-20 बार बोलने के बाद भी आपके क्वेश्चन को दाएं बाएं कर जा रहे हैं।
Can I reply to Mr. Sudhanshu, Mr. Arnab?
Please, you have a right.
Let me reply to him in the same language which he used. सितमगर तुमसे उम्मीद वफा होगी जिन्हें होगी, हमें तो देखना यह है कि तुम जालिम कहां तक है।
तो मैं भी इस पे आपसे कुछ कहना चाहता हूं।
सुधांशु साहब, show a plan to restore normalcy in Kashmir. You cannot hide behind your rhetoric of your false nationalism.
Not on the TV channel. As you are saying that you cannot show your political agenda on TV channel, then how can you expect the government plan on the TV channel?
Arey, 4 months is a long time, sir. You are sleeping. Please wake up from your slumber. You are working like a James Bond or a Rambo government. So show some statesmanship. This Rambo and James Bond government cannot bring back normalcy. Show
if you are asking about statesmanship, I would like to remind for the first time there was a discussion in both the House of Parliament. There is 3 all-party delegation, 3 times Home Ministers visit. None of the previous government has shown this type of consensus effort as this government has done.
Okay,
and you should also try to understand one fact, that after the withdrawal of forces in NATO forces withdrawn in Afghanistan, the entire focus of the terrorist forces is on the eastern side of Pakistan, that is on Jammu and Kashmir. Previously it was on both the fronts. So there is also an international angle involved in that. That's why there is a more critical problem in Jammu and Kashmir.
Asaduddin Owaisi, before I wrap up tonight,
we are in a very advantageous position.
Before I wrap up tonight,
Asaduddin
Owaisi, Asaduddin Owaisi, today I will leave this to the judgment of the viewer who's won this debate. But a lot of people are asking me right now, that right here, right now, unless he wants to run away, take a commitment from Asaduddin Owaisi when in this week he will come on a debate on triple talaq. Because I believe that's the worst form of chauvinism, and you have put conditional request that I'll come on any subject but triple talaq. But I want to ask you, why don't you want to come on a debate on triple talaq on this channel. I am officially right now inviting you. Will you come? When will you come? When will you come on a debate on triple talaq on this show?
Arnab,
yes. No, because I've got you live,
Arnab,
that's why I'm asking you.
I know that you want me, Arnab, you are honoring me by inviting me so many times. How about doing it on your new channel? Why on this old channel? Let us start a new beginning with Asaduddin, the first interview with Asaduddin, Arnab Goswami, and his new avatar. You are a dissenter, I am a dissenter. Let us argue.
Asaduddin Owaisi, today is Monday. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday or Friday, choose your time and place. It will be you versus one person or you versus me. I want a debate on triple talaq with you.
Arnab, you are again sounding like Clint Eastwood and Rajnikant. I am a mere mortal, Arnab, please. Let us do it on a new channel, a new debate.
I have seen many ways. I have seen many ways of deflecting things.
Yes, sir. That's right. I support Owaisi Saab. It should be on the new channel between you and Arnab Goswami Saab, the first show.
I would say Shabnam Lone and Asaduddin Owaisi. Time, place of your choice. This week, let's have a debate on triple talaq. I've been wanting to have it. The gentleman there is eminently qualified. He's trying to avoid it. Viewers, let's not let him get away with it. Asaduddin Owaisi, the letter is coming to you tomorrow. We have the full week. Don't tell me you don't have the time. We have a debate on triple talaq. I'd love to have you back, but only for tonight. Taken? Accepted? Accepted, Asad? Accept it now. Accept it now.
Arnab,
accept it.
Arnab, you know, you are sounding like a khazi. Khubul hai, khubul hai, khubul hai. Please, Arnab, on new channel will do it. Don't worry.
Asaduddin Owaisi, good to have you on the program. I've never disagreed with a person so much as I disagreed with Asad Owaisi, but we've had a great debate. I thank you all for joining me on debate number 2 on the News Hour tonight. Thank you very much indeed. Thank you.